Logging in today felt so unusual. I logged in and I went straight for this XP icon. I tried to right click it to get my free daily reward, and suddenly that option was no longer there. It's like the phantom limb theory for gaming. You still feel the daily reward button even though it's gone. It's so strange. I don't even care for XP anymore, yet that ritual has been trained into me by this game. Kind of makes you think. I literally feel like this monkey meme right here. Except, it's missing. It's gone. This double XP, which will run until August the 25th, has disabled a large selection of microtransaction related items and boosts. Nick the Trader is no longer here, and you cannot trade hours of double XP, which you wouldn't be able to use for any kind of other MTX items. Neither can you gain double XP tokens, a way you could obtain skilling outfits through gameplay either. These are all things that are deactivated. Proteans are disabled, and that includes unstable proteans, which cannot be boosted by double XP anyway. Pausing your double XP time will not allow you to use these items, by the way. It's for the entire duration of the event, regardless of your double XP hours left. Skilling dummies, deactivated. Pull scores, deactivated. Love letters, skilling backpack, silver orc feathers, wild cards for Slayer, dragon trinkets, except for their teleports, that is, are all deactivated. But don't worry, you can still collect them for treasure hunt because that isn't deactivated throughout this event. That was a previous experiment. Daily keys go brrr, and even our trusted portables, aka the items we've been using to train our artisan skills for over a decade, have been disabled. You cannot even place these things. World 84 just feels different. Now, people are still doing the methods they would normally do, although I do think that a lot of players are looking into alternatives around the world of Gielinor. You see, training a skill like Herblord during this double XP is still going to be the better option over doing it without double XP, as you're still saving 50% of the resources, but now you are missing out on the portable saving chance, which makes it more expensive, and it's also a little bit slower because you don't have that extra XP buff from portables, you don't have the XP stacks from pull scores popping off in busy skilling locations, so artisan skills are a little less attractive, but still obviously attractive to do, or to train. While still technically affected due to pull scores, I do think training skills like thieving, construction, gathering skills like fishing and woodcutting are going to be the more attractive skills to train, opposed to artisans with this double XP, if you need to tick them off for max or a certain 120 anyway. And there are still things that do work. Think skilling outfits, slayer masks, note paper, fixate charges for archaeology, the wicked hood and teleport tokens, spirit gems, so summoning, dwarven tools, again, gathering skills. And surprisingly, but also not so surprising, the Premier Artifact does work, but that's probably because they didn't want to piss off their Premier Club members, aka the players that buy a year's worth of membership to obtain that 10% XP boost. And it's not like the general in-game XP boosts don't work. You can still use something like Torstal Incense Sticks. Now, the reason they're doing this is, of course, an experiment to see what happens and, gather some data, which we should be seeing some feedback on in the near future. If you're playing RuneScape anywhere throughout the duration of this event, make sure you give feedback on the survey that goes live on the 22nd of August. Reason being, that is going to be input they're going to be using to make their final decision. In case you're worried about not being able to use your proteins or skilling dummies, there will be another double XP event, at least one, regardless of their final decision, based on the data from this test, somewhere in the middle of November. What do you guys think? And let me know if you're training this double XP and what kind of methods you're doing. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.